Alright, put the first two magazines, about 30 rounds through a CZ75B. I won't take long on this because this is a well-known gun these days. It's been out for nearly 40 years. Well, I guess technically over 40, but in the USA for just under 40. This is a new model. Very, very standard. It has a double single action trigger. Very respectable. Slightly heavy but smooth. Kind of reminds me of a M9 type trigger. Very smooth. Nice smooth slide, especially for a brand new gun. I like the controls a lot. It's got a nice big safety, even for my smaller hands, easy to actuate. Nice big mag release. It's easy to drop even on an empty mag. It's an all steel construction, which is kind of refreshing. Not even an alloy, but all steel. Very curvy, well contoured grip without being excessive. The magazines hold 16 cartridges plus the one in the chamber. This one has a lanyard loop. But yeah, the CZ75 was first developed in Czechoslovakia, and not surprisingly, 1975, and it was developed for export sales. It took a few years to go into production, and they started to sell them Eastern Europe. They started to come into the USA in the mid-80s. And after the fall of communism in the Czech Republic, these were slowly adopted into the Czech military. As far as I understand, they used some of the steel frame models. They also used some of the polymer P01 Phantoms. And a lot of the Czech police use various versions of the CZ75B and BD with just the decocker. They make all kinds of versions, and this is just the basic one. That's kind of my taste. I like the basic one. It has kind of a baked on paint over park style finish, which is nice. It's not just straight up blued. As most of you know, the slide actually rides inside the frame, much like the SIG P210. So that is supposed to aid in accuracy and reliability. The only thing I don't like about it, and it's a minor thing, but because of the slide riding inside, the serrations are much shorter. So there's not quite as much room to grip it with. This is the same issue with the P210 and the Jericho 941. It's just endemic to the design, but there's a lot of benefits to it as well. We're kind of doing a Czech thing today. Did a VZ58, which you'll see in a different video. Took the 805 Bren out again, which is in a couple of our other videos. Still love that gun. Check those out if you haven't. But Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, they make really good guns. The prices are right, and they tend to do more of the old traditional steel and alloy versus polymer and stampings and stuff. So if you haven't checked out a CZ75, give them a go. It's definitely a nice modern pistol, and they make dozens of versions. But we can report the first two magazines to this brand new gun ran without a hiccup, no problems whatsoever, and the sights were pretty much dead on. It seems like they were sighted in for about 25, 30 yards. So yeah, give that a look. Well, this is Misha, and as always, thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe and comment.